welcome to our next session, that is Atoms and Molecules part 3 video. Today we are going to discuss about the Dalton's atomic theory. In the previous class we have learnt the laws of chemical combination. See, after the introduction of laws of chemical combination, the scientists thought to describe the nature of matter. John Dalton, he is a scientist. He in 1808 year, he had introduced his atomic theory. According to his atomic theory, the matter, it contains tiny indivisible particles. Here the matter can be compound or mixture or molecule or element. These tiny indivisible particles are called as atoms according to Dalton's theory. He first time used the word atom, and this atom word is taken from the Greek word atomio, which means uncuttable or indivisible. And what he told, that is, atoms participate in chemical reactions to combine to form the compounds. And also he told that atoms neither can be created nor can be destroyed. Next proposal of Dalton is atoms of a given element are identical in all respects. Means according to their mass or chemical properties, they will be similar to each other. Means what? We will understand with one example. That is, if you take hydrogen gas, all the hydrogen atoms in the hydrogen gas will be identical. And if you take oxygen gas, all the oxygen atoms will be identical. According to this Dalton's theory, this is also one proposal. Next proposal of Dalton's theory is atoms of different elements, they have different properties. Means here of same element he had told. Here of different elements he is telling. Suppose example, you take hydrogen and oxygen gas. If you take the atoms of hydrogen and oxygen, the properties of hydrogen atoms will be differing from the properties of oxygen atoms. That is, means what? The atoms of different elements have different properties. Next proposal of Dalton's atomic theory is atoms combine in a fixed ratio to form compounds. Example, you take water or NH3, etc. For the formation of water, in any method you can prepare or wherever you prepare, in this the mass ratio will be 1:8. Hydrogen and oxygen, the ratio will be 1:8. Next proposal is atoms may combine not only in one fixed ratio, they may combine more than one simple ratio also. For example, hydrogen and oxygen not only they form always water. Depending on the situations, hydrogen and oxygen also can form hydrogen peroxide also. These are the proposals or postulates of John Dalton's atomic theory. Atomic theory means it is a description of atoms and the properties of atoms. Okay, fine, these all are. But what happens? That is, by the advancement of science, later on, some of the Dalton's proposals are proved wrong. So, these all we learn as the limitations. As the limitations of Dalton's atomic theory, we are going to learn now. Means what it is? Some of the postulates are proved wrong by the advancement of science and by the advancement of more equipments. So what are that, we will now see. If you take the screenshot of the board. Now let us know the limitations of Dalton's atomic theory. Students, what do you mean by limitations? Means which are not described by that theory. That are what Dalton told, that is, atoms are indivisible he told. But after the discovery of radioactivity, what is proved? That atoms are divisible. Atoms contain subatomic particles. Those are what? Electrons, protons and neutrons. Okay, this is one limitation or drawback of the Dalton's atomic theory. Next postulate, that is the atoms of same element will be similar in all respects, he told. But after the discovery of isotopes, what happened? The atoms of same element may possess different properties. We will see in detail. What are isotopes? Example that are protium, deuterium, tritium. These are isotopes. Means the atoms which are having the same atomic number but the mass number is different. Such type of elements are known as the isotopes. Atoms are known as the isotopes. See, although these isotopes, if you take these three isotopes, these are all belonging to hydrogen gas, H2 only. But as their mass number is differing, they are showing difference in their mass. That is the reason one more proposal of Dalton is ruled out. Next, one more postulate of Dalton is what? The atoms of different elements will be differing in the properties, he told. But after the discovery of isobars, the isobars example is what? Argon 1840. Here 18 is the atomic number of argon and 40 is the mass number of argon. And one more element, that is calcium. It is also having the mass number same 40 as argon. But calcium's atomic number is differing. Even though as the mass numbers are same, these two are showing the same mass. With this, what is proved? That the atoms of different elements may not differ in all aspects. Okay, this is also one more limitation of Dalton's atomic theory. So, by the advancement of science, some postulates of Dalton's atomic theory are ruled out. But even though this Dalton atomic theory is very helpful. Why? Why? Because he had laid a foundation for the modern chemistry. With his chemical philosophy only, we could go to the modern chemistry. See, the modern chemistry till today even, it is accepting one proposal of Dalton, that is atom is tiny and atoms only participate in the chemical reactions. Means atoms combine to form the compounds or new products. That is the postulate that is followed by the modern chemistry from the Dalton's atomic theory. Okay children, with this today we have completed what is John Dalton's atomic theory and what are its limitations also. Okay, we will meet in the next class. Till then, all of you have happy time. Thank you and don't forget to subscribe my channel.